Hello everybody, this is Dr. Maharaja SivaSubramanian over here with one more video tip. And in this video I want to speak about, give some introductory perspective about the concept of buyer's remorse. If you're in sales, if you're running your own business, now it doesn't matter whether it's B2B business or B2C business, it doesn't matter whether it's a product business or service-based business or network marketing business or a training business. This concept of buyer's remorse is something that people a lot of times actually come across. So what is this actually, this concept of whole thing of buyer's remorse, and why you need to take care of it? Every time a buyer comes and buys from you, they also they go through a phase where they think, okay fine, did I make the right decision of making this purchase? Did I make the right decision of making a commitment? Or it's they've enrolled in a training program, they've came in and inside the training program they are feeling did I make the right choice by enrolling and attending this program, or maybe I should have went in for somewhere else, and all those things. So this way what happens, if it's a network marketing opportunity, they would have enrolled, but then what is it about them continuing in the business? It may be a product which they may have bought, but then, or it may be a service that they may have bought and they're looking forward to going in for a refund or something like that. And that is where you need to look into the concept of buyer's remorse. Why? Because when this is not taken care of, one, your sales will drop down drastically, or your sales will have a major impact. You'll be having the concept of refund, you'll be having issues with customer retention, so that is one thing. Customer referrals will drop down, so word of mouth marketing will be close to nil. It will be close to nil, where other people or your existing customers are not referring other customers to you, so that will be one problem. And yes, wherever it is applicable in terms of refund policy, that also will be you'll be having a lot of refunds, and repeat buyers will become very less. So this is what it is. And above all, most important than all these things, is your customer or your client will not get the right benefit that they should have otherwise got. Like, say for example, they might have bought the product from you, and the product might be really helping them in terms of being a solution for a problem that they're facing, or it may be a training program that they attended, where they got all the insights which if they go and apply in their real life, it is going to help them. It may be a service where they've made the purchase, they have paid you, and they've got some insights and they've got some deliverables which now they have to follow through and all these things. Now what happens is they're going to go through this phase of buyer's remorse. Then they're just not going to follow through. In which case they are going to lose out on the benefits, the potential benefits and the potential results that they are going to get. And if they lose out on that, like I shared, you're going to have a lot of issues when it comes to your sales, your customer engagement, your customer retention, and your customer referral, and also in terms of repeat buyers. So this is what you need to look on. And in this day of technology age, what then needs to be done in case of ensuring that the buyer's remorse is not happening is engagement. The more you are able to actively engage in terms of your customer engagement and in terms of customer education, and help them and guide them and inspire them and motivate them to go one step further or progress towards the end result, then the buyer's remorse is going to be taken care of. Now how do you do it? You can do it in any way. It depends upon, it varies from business to business. It varies even in the business industry across to different platforms. Like, say for example, for a training program, it may be in terms of how the audience are feeling, and how many people are there in the audience, what is the quality of the learning or the content that you are sharing, what is the hall that you're doing the training program. So like this, there are a lot of things in terms of how it is, what is the ease of user experience, the design in which the user is going to experience. That's something that's very important when it comes to handling buyer's remorse. It's also in terms of after sales service or after sales engagement, where you are constantly in touch with them. A lot of times what happens, I've seen it in some network marketing companies where people are just enrolled and then they're just left off on their own, or not much attention is paid for them. Rather it's about the upline actually goes and contacts them only when he needs more leads or he needs more business or something like that. These things are definitely going to bring in the buyer's remorse. So for taking care of the buyer's remorse, what you need to do, you need to ensure that there's high level of customer education, there's a high level of customer engagement, and you help the clients as much as possible. You design your business systems in such a way that the customers are able to progress towards their goal. Like they're able to see some tangible progress, or progress which is valuable and meaningful for them. That's the most important thing in order to take care of your business. And if you're able to take care of your business, trust me, the number of business that I've seen, even in my own business or the business of my clients or the business that I've done research upon, when buyer's remorse is taken care of, that means an additional 20 to 25% of profits getting generated, in terms of net profits, somewhere between 10 to 25% in net profits. I'm not speaking about like gross profit, in net profits seen in different businesses. So that's what it is all about. Okay, so take care of buyer's remorse if you are selling, or if you are a business owner, or if you are a self-employed person. That's something that really needs to be taken care of. Hope this tip helps you in terms of growing your business and bringing in more profits into your business. So this is Dr. Maharaja SivaSubramanian signing off. Have a great day. Bye bye.